What's up, outside world? This is Isaiah, thought poet Vinay, creative director of Unsocial Aesthetics. I'm here with the legend, the chosen one,
Praise
Golden
be to Allah.
Child. We're here to have a conversation about not just WarCry. This is what, week 3, week 4?
I think
that it's
week
been out?
three. Week 3, I
Week
think
3's
so.
been out.
2 or 3, I don't know.
And we're here in the trenches. We out west with it, and
Literally.
we actually are finna present him with a In the Trenches award.
Come on,
Now,
come on.
explain to us what this award is. Explain to us exactly why this is happening, because this is very, very important, not to just what you're doing, but to the future of Chicago. Explain why we're here.
Man, I'm gonna do my best, man, but I think the soldiers that's presenting the award can do the best at explaining everything that's going on. But you know, we went number 3 on the charts, man, with some of the biggest artists in the world. I got a call from some of the members, some of the soldiers, man, the brothers from T Block, the block we standing on right now, Mac 11 and my brother Fella to be exact. They reached out to me and they was like, hey man, we just need to take a moment, man, really to, you know, just understand, you know, what's really happening right now, man. You charted with some of the best in the world, man, with no financial backing, no label, no nothing. It was just you, God, and the people, and you went number 3 in the world. So you may be number 3 on them charts, but to us, you number 1 in the trenches, man. So they said they wanted to present me an award, to, you know, for the work we doing in the community and charting that high.
Now, here's the thing, right? With WarCry being out, it's a duality of real testimony and real Chicago culture. Because if people don't know you, they would think this is like a drill album. You know what I'm saying? People would think like this is like you trying to be conscious, but you actually speak in real life. You know what I'm saying? You don't lie on your lyrics. And I think that's something that is very new right now, which is why you lead in the new wave in Chicago. So whatever you can tell us, what can you tell us about just your process of getting from releasing WarCry to now the streets is talking to you? The streets is actually letting you know in real time it's changing things. Like, what's that been like for you?
Man, and really the streets, you know, have been in communication with me, and I had been in communication with the streets prior to the release of WarCry, and getting different testimonies from the brothers and sisters in the streets. You know, certain phone calls letting me know that, you know, it's working, man, it's coming together. You know, certain people that wasn't with it before, you know, is reaching out saying, you know, that they with it, they see what we're doing. So, I mean, it's a real genuine and authentic process, man. We boots on the ground, we in the community. We're really serious and intentional about figuring out, you know, what we can do to solve a lot of the problems that we face in the community, you know, but a lot of times people try to solve the problems without, dealing with and addressing those members in the community, you know, that might have caused the problems or might be, you know, the reason why certain problems is going on. So, yeah, man, really sitting down with them, communicating with them, chopping it up with them, and us coming together and putting our minds together to figure out what the solutions are. And then from there, really just going to work, man, going to work, not being afraid to pull up nowhere. We're pulling up on any block, any neighborhood, any community that want to push the peace and want to push the unity. And, you know, we just standing on business, man. So, yeah, man, real genuine and authentic work we putting in.
Man, and so that brings me to my last question, right? Because, again, and I think you just said it earlier, right? Like, people may see you on social media and really think that, you know, you're, I dare say this, because you're this distinguished person, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, only be like out, you know, to do like mutual aid and stuff like that, but it's so much more to it than that, you know what I'm saying? You actually connected to the streets. Right. So with that being said, what do you want Chicago to understand when it comes to not just the unity movement, but this WarCry movement? Like, what do you want the city of Chicago to truly understand? Because people get understand who you are, but people are still very much so like, where the hell did he come from?
Right,
but you've been here.
Right. Man, God, man, that's a really big, loaded question, man. At the end of the day, we all we got. Together we stand, divided we fall. A lot of this stuff may sound cliche, but it's a reality. The more you start to do the work on these different blocks, you come to realize we got a whole lot more in common than we don't have in common. And if we were to come together, we really be a force to be reckoned with, man. So really just letting the world know that, I mean, we living in God's time right now. You know, the community is ready for something different. The world is ready for something different. I think WarCry charting the way that it charted is indicative of the fact that the community is just looking for something different. So, I mean, either you with us, you know, or you against us. And, you know, it really is pick a side, man. But, I mean, the door is wide open. you know, for those that want to do better and push peace and unity in our community to come on over here. We just organizing and galvanizing the troops, you know, so that we can stand on what it is, you know, that we pushing, which is peace and unity, for sure.
And my last question, I'm only asking this because it's Chicago, right? Like when you got the charting, you surpassed Ye.
Man.
And that's something, and again, like you just said yourself, like you had no backing, you had like no like label behind you, like it was community that was pushing WarCry to where it is. You know what I'm saying? You was right under Jordan Lucas for like a whole while. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what was going through your mind when you saw that not only was you was charting, but you actually surpassed Kanye and he had just dropped his album?
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really didn't. It's not that I didn't have faith in my ability to do certain things. I just really didn't understand how the charts worked enough. And I really didn't believe that, you know, we was really doing what people was telling us that we was doing, even though that I was looking at it. But when I came to realize what it was that we were doing and able to achieve, you know, in that moment, I realized that the Most High is really with us, man. You know, I was reaching out to certain industry executives and people that are in the industry, and they was explaining to me what it takes to chart, you know, what it generally takes to, you know, place on that chart like that. And I'm like, wow, we're doing this with literally the backing and the support of the people, you know, no private investors. You know, we not playing with no playlisting or nothing like that. The reality was I released it, and in 2 days we charted at 68, and within that day we went to number 3. So it was really like a miracle, man. And God works in mysterious ways, and it showed me, man, that if the people jumped on it like that without any real promotion or marketing, you know, the people are just ready for something new, man, ready for something different. So the people that I was up there with, the people that I surpassed, as long as they're willing and ready to push, you know, unity and peace and make our community a safe and decent place to live. That's what it's really about to me. I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm not trying to get into it with nobody. I'm really about, you know, making our communities a safe and decent place to live. And if you with that, I'm with you.
Yo, y'all heard it from the man himself. Please, please, please tap in with WarCry. When we talk about the new wave in Chicago, when we talk about changing the narrative in Chicago, we're not playing. This is real testimony, and this man is an example of all of the work that has been going into the last 10 plus years of trying to change Chicago. Thank you so much for taking this interview with us,
brother.
I'm here for this award.
Hey, tell him we in the trenches right now.
No, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I was born out west. I was born out west. You feel me? Raised out south. So it's like my grandma be like, "You out west right now? Okay, baby." So thank you so much, brother.
Yes, sir, man.
We got work to do.
A lot of work to do.
Yeah,
you know. I'm out here right now with my brother Mac. Mac.
You know.
T-Block, man.
We definitely in the trenches.
Smack dead in the middle of the trenches, man. And yeah, man, today is a big day for me, for us, for all the work we've been putting in. Man. What's up, man? What we doing today, man?
Today is a trenches reward show. We giving an award to my boy, my dog, my brother from another mother.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man, he topped the charts. He made it to number 3. And for us, that's number 1. That's number 1. To not have no marketing behind, you know, budget, doing it by yourself, just like everything behind you. Hey, look, man, we top Kanye, man.
Damn.
We in Chicago and we top Kanye.
Shout out Ye, though, man.
So, but yeah, shout out Donda, shout out Ye, you know, but we topped you. And I ain't scared to say we topped you, you know? So we topped a lot of guys that had major labels, major platforms, and major money behind them. For us to get up to number 3, that was Allah behind us. Allah been working through us since we met each other. I was just telling the brother back there, we met off passing out turkeys, and he thought it was somebody else doing it when our skin complexion. I'm like, no, that was my work.
That was his work.
I just don't like to be, you know, in front of the camera showing like I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like I feed the homeless all the time. I guess don't want y'all to look at me like, oh, he just doing that in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So
real authentic.
This reward, for me, it was like he do so much behind the camera that y'all don't see. So I'm like, man, he deserved at number 3. To land number 3 on the charts, period, he deserved way more than a reward. You know what I'm saying? Because for somebody with his mentality and talk about the things he talk about, and I say, excuse my language, bitch. And I say, ho. And I say, I'm gonna run down on you and kill you. I'm gonna come rob you. Not getting you dancing. not getting you. It's not a gimmick. It's real.
It's real.
You feel me? So I feel like everything happened organically. It's always powerful. You feel me? So we don't try to go viral off doing dumb activities to make you wanna. We wanna go viral pushing the right word.
Come on.
And that's what we've been doing. We've been pushing unity ever since we've been behind unity. Everything been doing good for us.
And we've been winning, man.
And like I said, we started from the bottom. It's actually a big thing that he's still right here that we started from, because we started from the bottom.
Yeah.
He always looked that way. The Return on the God video was shot over there.
Right here in this lot.
Right here in this lot. Like we still in the trenches. Yeah. And my biggest thing is, if I can get the main little shorties who got the guns, who's stealing the kids, who's stealing the cars, who doing a little robbing, if I can get them with a Unity shirt and a Unity hat on, and I can get them moving, how I'm moving, I think I can help save something, save the youth. And that's what I'm about, saving the youth. So
yes,
if they see a person like me out here pushing peace, and I came from a whole nother different side of the fence, so man, ever since I met this brother, he always kept me on my P's and Q's. Like I was telling another brother, like both of us artists. But I say so much stuff in my rap, and when I heard him rap, I'm like, wait, hold on. Let me go back and do something else, cause I didn't hear this guy cuss not one time. I didn't hear it, and it was kind of a challenge for me. So it was like, you know what? If he can do it, I can do it. So, man, he don't know this. He played a big part of my life. So
man, praise be
that's
to
why
Allah,
that's why we here today, because he deserved more than a award. He #1 in the trenches.
Come on, man.
We #1 on Apple, and we don't own Apple. We don't own Apple. We don't own the trenches either, but this is where our biggest following at, man. You know?
Come on.
In the streets. So you gotta, you know, once you get the streets, then you get them different platforms and different all that, but everything else, organic, man.
Come on, man.
We not paying for views.
Off the muscle.
We not paying for this. We not paying this.
Nothing.
All off the muscle, bro.
Yes,
so
sir.
it's organic, man. And I'm with it if it's organic. So when you see Unity, think of me. Think of me.
Big
with GC.
Love y'all, man.
That's brother
you
Mac,
heard it first.
Mac 11, man. We still in the trenches, man. And I'm doing it for my brother, man. You know?
Love,
we
man.
made #3. We ain't make #3. We made #1.
That's right.
We made #1 in the trenches, man.
I'm playing, man.
We made
#1 in the
#3
trenches, man.
To the people that don't know nothing. But we made #1 in the trenches for sure.
#1 in them trenches. Wow.
Excuse me. Can somebody explain to me what's going on?
There you go. Ain't doing nothing. They ain't gonna cuss me. Nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing.
Is this anything positive? You know,
Yeah, you know it's all positive. You know,
that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, you know it's all positive.
I just
They
wanted
come
to know
over here.
what was going on.
You know, they come over here Saturday and have us feed the homeless.
Where?
Well, we just don't come down here. We go where the homeless really be at. So we've been feeding the homeless during the whole Ramadan. So we come here every Saturday. So today is a reward show. We giving somebody a reward because he went top 5 on Apple Music. For him to go, he made #3. So it was kind of like big for the nation and big for us. So we got him a reward, and we finna give him this reward. So it's positive.
Nice. I was curious. I was looking out the window, wondering what was happening.
Nah, it's positive, man.
All right, baby, that's a good thing.
You know we love you.
I know you. I love you too.
For the trenches, big day for the community. We're setting a new standard. This brother invited me to the neighborhood right here, man. Put the camera on him, man.
All love.
You know, man. I'm excited, getting ready to receive the biggest award that anybody from the trenches, anybody from the community can receive. The #1 in the trenches award, the first of its kind. Anybody can't get this. You really got to put in work. You really got to be a soldier. You really got to, you know, make some stuff shake, man. And it's just an honor, man, to be receiving this from the members.
How's everybody doing? My name is Isaiah. People may know me as Star Poet. I've been building with GC for a long time now. I'm gonna just keep it real straight and simple. Right now, Chicago is going through a metamorphosis. People that's been really tuned in with the music, with the community, they are very aware, but there are people that aren't aware. Goalden Chyld really kicked the door open for the new wave, not because of his music, but because of his dedication to community. Being in this music scene, bless you, being in this music scene myself and just continuing to be around different types of artists, I can truly say GC is a different type of individual. One, because he lives his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And that's really important because I think everybody can attest that they've seen a rapper that don't really live their lyrics. You know what I'm saying? But not only is he living his lyrics, but he wants positive for Chicago. He's actually combating the narrative that Chicago is not a safe place to live, that we actually can't build and raise our families on the south and west side of Chicago. So even me being able to like build with him on some photography stuff, but even more importantly, being able to see all of his community out here for this award, that means a lot to me because I come from a place where there isn't a lot of community. You know what I'm saying? So all of us are really combating that narrative. So this on three, if we could be like, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get out this imaginary mic. So on three, 1, 2, 3. You know. All right.
You know. Come to Chicagoland, right? I'm all the way from Las Vegas, and I seen your work before I even got here, my bro. So me standing here with you is like manifestation because I said I'm gonna come to Chicago with the activists that recruited me, and I want to stand in the trenches with brothers like you. So this unity movement is real because the family has been destroyed, and unity's got to bring it back to the family table. That's right. The community is falling apart because of that. Unity's gonna bring it back together. But we see equity in the music that we listen to, and you now giving us a new soundtrack. Right, it's a new anthem, you know, for the movement. So I respect that, and we got young people listening to the tune, listen to what you got to say, and I'm watching their heads bopping to that good music, to that no cursing music, to that power music, right?
Yes, sir.
To the anthem. So respect you to you, brother. I'm happy to be out here with you.
Hey, bro. A sleazy folk told me everything I need to know. I ain't even know nothing, so that's all I need to hear. Number 3 on the charts, you defied the odds. Yeah, I know back, so you defied the odds. I'm just waiting on you to defy gravity now.
I'm from the station.
You got it.
You got it, Quinn.
So Kadir, there's so much that I could say, and I know I only have a minute. So when we first met, when you first reached out, my roster has been closed for 16 years. But when we talk, no question, I could see the brilliance in you and the true words that were coming out of your mouth were true. They weren't just words like so many artists give you words. I knew everything that you said, I could take it as real. I could take it to the bank, as they say. I am so honored to be on this journey with you, and I know we going to the top. You know.
So much, man. You know. Indeed, man. You know. I'm not crying on camera, and if I do, cut it, brother, okay?
So when I've been knowing bro for a minute though, but I ain't gonna lie, I've been doing I got my own little non-profit work I be doing with the youth. I be mentoring all the youth, trying to show them the right way. And I never really reached back to my hood because you feel me, they looked at me weird when I started doing positive work, right? So I reach out to 1 or 2 of them, but when they get to doing all that hot sliding there, I just leave them alone. I'll fall back. But after I got to talking to my brother, listening to his music and everything, I'm like, man, I'm tweaking. I'm out here saving everybody else, but I'm letting my community kill the rest of my.
You gotta worry about that. That's
Oh, my bad.
Promise you ain't gotta worry about that.
I was letting them tear down the community. I'm listening to my brother, talking to him, I'm calling him for counsel, cause sometimes I don't be knowing how to move. But then I'm like, man, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna jump out here though. You see what I'm saying? To get back out here and do the work. So I got to doing it, talking to the brothers that he know that I doing a lot of the crimes and everything, chopping it up with them. Feel me? Just letting them know man, this ain't it no more. You feel me? I feel back, you fall back. Hey man, there's too much going on, but it don't matter. Just being consistent with them, taking them out. He gave me opportunity to do some things with the brothers, take them out. Feel me? Show them something different, and now they slowly jumping on board. So I ain't gonna lie, in my hood, I'm that person, but I be telling them there's somebody over me that I look up to, and that's my brother. You see what I'm saying? Without him, I ain't gonna lie, my hood probably wouldn't be doing the things that it's doing. We was able to I went to my office and setting up, you see what I'm saying? And sat over there and talk to them, chop it up with one of them and let them know like I'm done with it. My brothers ain't even take will to it. I ain't gonna lie, you tweaking, I ain't feel comfortable with you being over there. But at the same time, I took my son, I took my son. I'll do anything. I'm ready for war when they come you see my kids, you see what I'm saying? I told them I love you, I love your kids, we want the best. Without this brother, I wouldn't have did that. I ain't gonna lie, I would have kept it going how it's going. So I'm mentoring a few of them from the other side right now. See what I'm saying? Nobody know that they gonna do it now though. Mentoring a couple of guys over the shorties over there trying to get their life in order. I'm still looking out for my brothers. And it's all thanks to brother. You see what I'm saying? He definitely done one in the trenches for me though. You see what I'm saying?
Love this brother right here, man. Praise be to Allah. Come on. Red.
Yeah, how y'all doing, family? I'm Brother Red. Survivors is my name. Born right here on the west side of Chicago. Man, the first time I met GC in person, I was invited to something that the minister was doing when he gave the speech. And as soon as I got out the car, this good brother met me and he said, I feel like you're going to be the best Red since now. And that stuck with me. And I was used to being called the weird guy in the neighborhood because I started trying to push peace. Because before I left, we was about getting money. It wasn't none of this killing and all that goofy stuff. So he helped me realize what I was doing wasn't wrong. You know what I mean? It gave me something to go on. It was just the music alone was something different. Like, I don't listen to rap before 12. Repeat. Repeat. All day. And it's more than just a rap though. Like this brother, he speak what I be thinking. So he helped me push it out there through the music and just showing me like, it's possible. Like you ain't gotta keep on living how you was living. When you know better, you do better. It's just what it is. Like, I love this man right here. And I don't love too many people, but this brother right here, go.
Turn it off.
I don't want to hear that right
The ice cream truck, turn it off, bro.
Church's soundtrack right there. Everybody know that.
No, we really hear it.
Church's soundtrack.
Yeah, tell me cut that off.
You already know what that is. You
Cut
already
it
know
off
what
for
that is.
leave. It's cold anyway.
Yeah, it's cold anyway. Man, if they don't got it.
Yeah, cut it off for leave, man. Cream, man, we having a reward show in the trench. You make him turn that off, man, when you talk. Yeah, man. He ain't black anyway. Go down there.
Yo, man.
My name Mark, man. I'm from the Inglewood area, but I live in Champaign, Illinois. I've been listening to GC music for a while. It's been real influential in how I see and listen to music and how I move. He also came down and supported a event I had called Hood Hoops in Champaign. We had an incident with some of the shorties where we had to actually like get in between them and stop the shorties from shooting the park up that day. But you know, he was solid. He's solid individual here, and he was solid there, solid all the time, man. I appreciate him and got number love for him.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm here for this reward ceremony for a beautiful black brother, man, who I've been seeing put in so much work, not just on the camera, off the camera. So when I came up with this thought about this award, me and fella, matter of fact, fella, where you at? Come here, step up. Me and fella, this brother right here, we was talking about GC making, you know, number 3 on Apple Music. And I was looking at the list. It was Future, I want to say his name, Joyner Lucas or Lucas Journey.
Yep, that's Joyner Lucas, yeah.
And it was us. You hear me? And when I think that, I'm like, okay, Future them just dropped and they dissing Drake and Kendrick Lamar on this. So it's like, okay, it's gonna be a little hard for us to get that #1 spot because I know I'm an artist myself and I know how much money people put behind marketing and budgeting to buy spots. Like, I know how it go. So when I really paid attention to him being 3, and like I said, I'm an artist myself, I never even made the board. So by him being 3, I'm like, wait, bro, this is actually big. Like, this is big. So when after that, he was going on Instagram and he was just trying to get all this. You know, black people only catch on when it's hot. They ain't gonna catch on when you put in the work. But when you get hot, then they'll catch on. So when he was studying, he's like, man, we need to go number one, we need to go number one. And I'm, man, fella had a long talk. I'm like, actually, he number one already. he number one. He I ain't never seen no Chicago artists independently make it to top 10 on them, top 5 on them. So when me seeing him even top 50, it's out of 200 people. You got Lady Gaga and stuff, all type of stuff on this list, man. And Taylor Swift on, you got all type of people on this list. So for us and I'm saying us because I'll be behind the scenes. He called me, we talked, like, I was just telling the brother, like, me and GC met organically off a turkey drive. And he thought the turkey drive was through somebody else, and I was telling him, no, that was the me and fella turkey drive. We spent $2,500 on turkeys, passing them out. And I did it the wrong way because I'm like, you got people who homeless can't even cook these turkeys. Like, it's a waste of money. It was the wrong way. So GC was like, next time, to do this, the man, we got chop it up. And it went for us chopping it up to us sitting down together for the first time on like 40-something at Pearl's place.
Yeah.
We sat down at Pearl's place, it was 8 of us. In that 8 group, at the 8, we started a brother lunch, a brother brunch. And went from 8 to 25 to 25 to 50 to 50 to 80. To so many black brothers in the networking, telling other people what they do and help. It's like it helped everybody out. It was just unbelievable to me to be seeing so many black people be in the same room and ain't nobody cussing, ain't nobody arguing, don't nobody look mad, everybody look happy, everybody greet each other. So it was different for me, So it was like with GC, with him doing that. Come on, bro. Come on now. Don't start that. Don't start that. So look, by GC, even when we met him, we like, man, because we was going through it, man, fella went through his Instagram. We caught him on Instagram first before we even met him. And I'm big on hip hop. I'm real big on hip hop. I used to be watching the old Jay-Z and DMX battle. Now I see this Muslim battling Jay-Z, DMX, he get him his flow. Ooh, I'm like, man, this dude looks like somebody to me. And that was this man daddy. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, this is unbelievable. So he showed me his little brother. He talented. I'm like, bro, this thing is running a family. This is a talented. Besides talent, man, I never seen somebody like, so solid like he is. Like, he don't kick you when he down, He don't, you feel me? Like he meet me where, like, before I even converted, he was meet me where I was at. I had so much respect for him that, like they met us. I had so much respect that I'd be smoking some weed and I'd try to throw the weed like it's my mama. Cause he coming. Like I'm like, oh, go GC, like it's my mama. So, man, I've been behind Unity movement since the Unity. I feel like since the Unity started. I ain't got my Nation of Islam pendant, but I got a Unity pendant, and that pendant is everything. So when I put my suit on, I put my Unity pendant on. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. And when I see this, like if I was to see this and we was somewhere else, I'll walk right up to him and act like I know him, just because he got this Unity hoodie on. So it's Unity so big with me right now. And bro, I come from the trenches. I was on the other side of the town. So for me, I didn't wake up a born Muslim. You got people who woke up in it. So I'm learning as I go. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like he deserved number one.
Dang, that's fine. Hey, let me suck him in right now.
So not only that, I got a story about this too. I had got the trophy made because I knew he deserved one. And this trophy, went downtown, got the trophies. And they weren't ready yet. They weren't ready. They weren't ready for today to present it today. But that's how I work because I ran to somewhere else. And they were like, a couple extra $100, you can get this today. I'm like, man, let's get this today.
Damn.
So this is number one. WarCry. Wait. You know what? I can't even hold up. I'm sorry. My bad, bro. I'm sorry. That ain't even for me to hold up. This is not even the. Yeah.
I gotta hold this up with me.
Sure. That's not showing what it say though.
Come on, man. Yeah.
We number one in the trenches.
Number one in the trenches, man.
So we
Where
number one
it
in
matters.
the trenches. You know what I'm saying?
Hold that up one time. See that?
Damn, number one in the trenches.
So we number one in the trenches.
That's
So
hard, man.
it's how all our work.
man.
And guess what? The original one still getting cooked up. They ready. But we had to have something for us to celebrate. So that's just the secondary. But the original one is even. So I'm proud to be a part of this movement. I love you, my brother.
You too, bro.
You know, we talk for hours, man, on the phone about all type of ideas. And you know what's funny? I had called him the other day. I'm like, hey, you know, Drewski. He like, man, don't start with this could have been record shit. I'm like, oh. I ain't never heard him say that. I never heard him. So it was like, man, I love this, brother. Y'all just don't know. It's like, man, I'm through, man. I love this,
Let's
brother,
clap it up, man. Damn, boy.
Yeah, man.
I just gonna give you a certificate.
Proud of both of y'all too.
Bring it in, man. Let me share a few words with you all, man. I'm gonna wait for my brother to come on over. We waiting on you, Zoe. Damn, this is big, boy. This is big. You know this going all over America, the world with me, bro.
Yeah, man. That's how I work, man. He still let us get through. Still let us get through.
I thought you was gonna have a certificate for me. I'm like, damn, you know, I'm still grateful. What's going on? So, good to see you, Brody.
What's up, brother?
You good? Check out my award, Brody.
You gotta support, you know? Yeah.
Man.
How y'all doing?
So, I'm gonna say this, it's a lot of people that couldn't make it here today that have been very instrumental and pivotal in what we're doing with the unity movement. A lot of people couldn't make it to this block. Some people was out of town. Some people had things to do with their family. But this group right here is not reflective of everybody that's in support of the unity movement. This is just a small group that was able to make it here today, but the unity movement has grown so large and so big, man, by God's grace, that you really got a family over here when you make your mind up and decide to make that change in your life to push peace and unity in your community, okay? This means so much to me, man. When I get on the Breakfast Club and sway in the morning $1 million worth of game, when I get the big awards, man, hey, listen, with all due respect, it's not the number one in the trenches award, man. Man, gotta clap it up. This means so much. Because, we literally all we got. This means so much to me because we literally put in so much work that you would never see on the internet, man. We put in so much work that you may not ever see in a documentary because some things, you know, ought to be kept private, right? And I believe that's why we've had a lot of success in the community, because our intention is not for the clickbait, the views, the likes. It's really to make our community a safe and decent place to live. And to get this award, I couldn't have imagined getting no award like this. But it really speaks to the fact that we solid over here, we genuine, we thorough, we authentic, and we really putting real work in the community, man, to save our children's lives, man. So this is for the trenches, right? This is from the trenches, right?
Yes, sir.
This the first of its kind.
Yes, sir. That's the only one.
The only one.
That's the only one.
I don't know if you may ever get your hands on something like this.
That's the only one. You got to put in work from the trenches to get that.
Come on.
Like the brother was saying, like, don't get me wrong, I got little homies that's out here wild, so I be like, I can't go over there because my little homies was in tour with them. Then GC will pop up, then I see Brother Aaron. I'd be like, I'm on our time. So we wherever we going, let's go.
Let's go.
And that's how I be feeling. So
Let's go.
man, thanks to these brothers, man.
Praise be to, and it mean a lot, man. And I'm gonna wrap this up, man. All praises. I don't. All right, man. I can give me just 2 more hours, okay, y'all. Let me stop. But it mean a lot coming from brothers like this, man. There's more people that are slowly but surely becoming more and more comfortable with embracing this movement. Some people are worried about what their friends may think, they block may think, they guys may think. But I'm standing on a block, you know, that's ran and operated by brothers that when we make that call, wherever we tell them we need them to come, they showing up. Because they come to realize that at the end of the day, we literally all we got, man. And we got to put our petty differences aside. We got to stop killing one another. And we got to overcome the fear that stands in the way of us being one big family. So this is big. The Uniting the Trenches Award from the trenches. You know. Let's clap it up, man. Let's get a pic, man. Hey, fella, come on, no. Hey. He gotta say something. Bro. Come on, man. What you say?
Y'all said enough. That's what it is, man. You know. Number 1 in the trenches, man. Know that.
Yes, sir. Come on, man. Come on.
Hold the ones up there. We don't want to
Number 1.
Pick your one.
That's your one,
Danny.
Hold the one up. Number 1 in the trenches.
Bring my brother up. All right.
Number 1 in the trenches.
Put that one up. Make sure my brother in there too.
Number 1 in the trenches, man.
Bigger than Kanye.
Never gonna get that picture.